All right, it's Coach's Corner. Got Mexico behind me, and the Open is literally 2 days away. Announcements tomorrow. Friday Night Lights is happening, and so I think it's really important that I explain myself. I heard some people say, like, in a friendly way, I'm like, "Hey, you signed up for the Open, awesome!" And like, yeah, I got bullied into it, and and I get it. I really do get it, but I honestly think I ask myself this question a lot: why is the Open so important? And I really feel it's important. And sometimes, you just can't explain things into words until you experience them. So that's a big part of it. So some of it I just can't explain, but I'm going to try to articulate what it means. So it really helps quantify the training we do all year long. And so today's question of the day is, what type of environment motivates you to get the most out of yourself, or to achieve your best? And it is true, right? Sometimes we need something that is measured and concrete, and like a score. Let's just call it a score. And we'll often work a lot harder for something with a score. So whether it's trying to find a max back squat for the day, and then knowing you're going to do that again later on. So that's a big part of it. But the 11 months and 1 week that is not the Open makes a lot more sense to your training when you do the Open every year. It helps buy in to why the coach is going to tell you to do posture X or technique X when you're doing uh, movement Y. When you don't need to adhere to the coach's advice because you're just here for a workout, first of all, there's nothing wrong with that when you're just here for a workout. But what happens is you're not really looking to improve. And it is important to improve. Yeah, and improve doesn't necessarily mean a better score. It might mean move better. It might be ability to meet the standard better. It might mean doing something basic a little bit better. And lo and behold, when we start doing more advanced skills, that you're actually quite capable and are able to advance into a more challenging skill. But the Open is what it is. It is CrossFit. The Open is really what CrossFit is. And throughout the year, we do our best to really prepare everyone that comes to the gym to be good at CrossFit. And the Open is really what is the glue, is the bond that makes it all work. Look, you could come here for years and never do the Open and still get better at CrossFit, still feel good about yourself, still feel healthy. But I do think you're missing out slightly. I do think it would really help everyone. So when you say you just got bullied into it, um, I feel your pain. Okay, I feel your pain. But also, I feel really happy for you. I feel like there's a lot of growth to be had. Maybe step a little bit outside your comfort zone. And look, uh, I've said this. I've said this a couple of times. I say it a lot this time of year. Steph reminded me of it, or Stefan. He said, and it's a Rich Froning quote. It says, "In training, I listen to my body, and in competition, I tell it to shut up." So I certainly abide by that philosophy. Meaning, when I train with a lot of self preservation. I don't try to do things that I'm not certain will end well. In the Open, I kind of let down my guard a little bit. I try to push the envelope of what I'm capable of. And it is a constant reminder sometimes that we place a lot of mental, psychological barriers that really aren't there. We kind of create them. Whether you don't think you could do a pull up, so you're not really into getting that pull up. Whether you think certain weight, like I don't use the 35-pound dumbbells because I'm not a RX athlete. Well, maybe you could, depending on the movement. So take this video with a grain of salt. If you're on the fence about doing the Open, My suggestion is jump over it, participate, especially if you can on the Friday night or wherever you can. Enjoy it. Exercise is a gift, right? We can't always, you know, can't always exercise throughout our lifespan. So it's a privilege. Try to exercise that privilege and enjoy it. It might help you realize you're capable of way more than you think you can. It might help you understand why some of the standards we try to teach throughout the year are really important. And have fun with the community. It's going to be great. Uh, Already starting to put together orders for splits on week 1. I've got menus going for Samurai week 2. And I'm sure Darcy is going to chef up a storm for us on week 3. So thank you for listening if you made it this far. Um, this Mexico is safe. Unfortunately, I can't speak for the other one right now. So if you're here to warm up for the class, come join me and get all toasty. But I'll see you Friday night.